Hey there, TC here. Look, in case you think I'm full of it, here is what I'm talking about. It is illegal in the United States for communists to hold power. And it needs to be reinforced. We have outright communists in our federal, state, and local governments that are taking control. And they believe they are clever because they don't call themselves communists. They call themselves Democratic Socialists. It's the same thing, guys. It's just another label on the same tired and failed and evil system. We do have the mechanism. Trump does have the mechanism to take away the power of the mayor of Chicago, Mamdani, and even AOC. And as a matter of fact, he should drop a hammer on their sickle right now and remove them from office. You do not get to use our own system against us to bring about sedition. They are a revolutionary, evil ideology that is antithetical to the American way of life. We already have the laws in the books to take care of this disease, and it should be enacted immediately. Here is an AI overview of what I'm talking about. The main law in the books preventing communists from holding office is the Communist Control Act of 1954, which declared the Communist Party to be an illegal instrument or of a conspiracy and not entitled to any rights or privileges. While this act has not been actively enforced to prevent communists from holding office, it has been used in other contexts, and other laws like the Smith Act of 1940 have made it illegal to advocate for the overthrow of the government, a charge often leveled against Communist Party members. There's a first time for everything. It should absolutely be used in this instance. We need a clean sweep. The reason our country is on fire is these Marxist communist agitators, and they need to be taken out. There is no other solution. They have to go. If they want to have communitopia, they need to go they had their chance with the Soviet Union. It failed. They have their chance with China. It turns out they're extremely racist, and you're not Han Chinese, it doesn't matter. And even looking at their system, communism doesn't work. I know. You guys think that Potemkin icing on the cake veneer makes it look like they're doing something special over there. They're not. It's huge amount of human rights abuse. Still massive amounts of poverty. You're only seeing what they want you to see over there, but it is failing. It is failing. Anyway, what is the Communist Control Act of 1954? Outlawed the Communist Party. The act declared the Communist Party of the United States to be an illegal organization, claiming it was an instrumentality of a conspiracy to overthrow the government of the United States. Because it is. Marxism is the eternal revolution. It is always the oppressor versus the oppressed. There's always an oppressor. There's always an oppressed. It never fucking stops. Pardon my French. It needs to go. It needs to go. It has a deleterious effect on our society and our way of life. It is an evil ideology. Remember, folks, just because something's democratic doesn't make it good. Hitler was elected into office as chancellor. Okay? And yeah, they're not that far off from Marxist socialism. They are socialists in their own right. And I would not advocate for Nazis to actually take power. Like actual Nazis, not this fake definition that they're bandying about that anything that they don't like becomes a Nazi or fascist. I'm talking about actual Nazis or fascists. I would not advocate for that. And I'm not advocating for communists either. There is more to life than the two. It's not just either or. There's many more options that are more congruent with the American way of life. The Communist Control Act of 1954 prohibited members from holding office. It prohibited members of communist organizations from serving in certain representative capacities. Denied legal rights. It denied the Communist Party all rights, privileges, and immunities under the federal law, as it should. As it should. Limited enforcement. Despite its broad language, the act was only successfully used a couple of times for its intended purposes, according to Wikipedia. Well, there's a first time for everything. There's a first time for everything. It's already on the books. It's already codified. You need to use it. You need to use it. Post haste. Folks, we are in an existential crisis for the soul of the United States. The communists never create, they only destroy. They're locusts. They're a plague. What they promise is bullshit. It can't be done. Nothing is for free. And nobody is just going to work for the sake of working for the betterment of society. That's never going to happen. You need to understand human nature. When your ideologies go against human nature, it's destined to fail. We are not a hive mind. We are not ants or wasps or bees. That is not our nature. We are individuals that sometimes will come together for a common purpose, and that's it. That's it. Sometimes. The laws are there. They need to be executed. The law, not the people, though. I'll just leave that there. Trump needs to do what he needs to do to save this republic. I have another video dropping about how the United States mirrors the fall of the Roman Republic. And we're almost there, guys. We're very, very close. And this does not need to happen. We have the laws in the books, and they should be enforced. And that's what I got to say about it. TC out.